Alright then, everyone. Hello. I'm the Game Professor, and I am going to play Hatoful Boyfriend for the sake of an analysis requested by a patron. Um, Sorry, this is just this is a weird one. Um, it's kind of like I didn't think Legend of Dragoon would be my first RPG analysis. I kind of expected to do Final Fantasy VII or Chrono Trigger or one of the big ones, but patron requested it. I did it. That's uh That's what happened. Oh, and my looks like my video's stuttering. Whatever. Um, Similar thing happening here. My first visual novel of choice probably would have been Clannad, or if I got up the courage to take on kind of a controversial subject, perhaps Kato wa Shoujo. But nope. Patron requested a Hatoful Boyfriend, so that's what I'm. It's the first visual novel I'm going to analyze on this show. It'll be great. Um, so, for those unaware, if you can't tell from looking at it, this is it's a romantic visual novel, and it's about birds. Um, there's really not much more I can say. So I have a chat window open here if any of you have anything interesting to say or any interesting observations about it. Since I will be needing to do a story analysis of this game after this, by all means talk about it. Also, let me know about audio balance and stuff like that. I actually have a new headset here. Finally, dropped the money for a PlayStation Gold wireless headset, and man, this thing is amazing. But I want to make sure it's working for you guys. So I think there's some background noise that might just be unavoidable until I upgrade my computer and get some quieter fans and stuff. But we'll see. Anyway, point being, feel free to follow along. I have no idea if visual novels are going to be interesting to Let's Play, but this is a weird one, so why not? Welcome to St. Pidgeonations. Please enter your name. Okay, well, it looks like they have a name in mind for me already, so I'll go ahead and go with that. Before I really start, if I could get some feedback on, oh, is Cookie Cat in the background? Hi, Cookie Cat. Anyway, people, please do go ahead and say whether you can hear me over the music, because that'll be important, I think, before we actually really get started in this. I will make adjustments as necessary. Hello, Slothman. Nope, that's the name that you chose for me, so I will say it is, yes, why not? Civilization module, the birdiest of birds. Okay. Yes, I would like to... a tad loud? Okay, cool. I will make adjustments then. Probably make adjustments to the game, though, now that I think about it. May as well. Okay, how's that? Is that a better balance? Let me know if the music, if that's better. Well, now it's just quiet, but yeah. Alright, so configuration saved. Cool. St. Pidgeonations, a school blessed with extensive curricula and facilities. So it's been a year since I ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. What is an ordinary life in a world where pigeons can go to school anyway? I'm interested in what the difference is between that and this. Much better? Okay, good. So, I should probably say this school is known for one thing in particular. I'm just gonna narrate it, I guess, why not? This school is Japan's, no, the world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. At some point, I'm sure I'll be able to read all this with a straight face. And for the record, I have heard from both critics and friends alike that this actually, it's a weird concept, but it is actually very good, and the characters are quite good. So I'm not... I will take the game seriously. It's just hard to at first. Oh boy. So, world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, even sports, all come to what bird sports are there. Okay, I'm sorry. To St. Pidgeonations. The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. I'm often asked why I chose to come here despite not being a bird. Would you be allowed to go there despite not being a bird? It seems like it'd be more than just a choice. It's a long story. Oh, and hopefully we'll get it later, because someone's saying, not every day I see you rushing along like this. It's a pigeon. Ryota. Okay. Usually you'd have been ready for an hour by now, Hiyoko. Overslept? So, Ryota. Rock dove. And is that actually what those birds are called? Rock doves? Sounds kind of cool. Yeah, no, apparently this does tell a really good story, and for that matter, I'm gonna need to play through every single one of them before I analyze this and talk about each of the characters in their own unique routes, so this will be great. But yes, from what I've heard, it does actually tell a good story with good characters, so... Alright, anyway, I'll just, everyone feel free to give me feedback. Like I said, I'm watching the comments, so if, I'm just gonna keep narrating it. I'm not all that great at voices, but, I mean... I don't know, going through and trying to match speed with whatever everyone watching may be able to read just doesn't sound fun, so I'll just narrate it all, I guess. So, Kawara Ryota. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. That'll be another interesting thing. I've never played an otome romance game before. It's always... ultimate ones being where you're from the perspective of a woman. This is a female protagonist, so... It's gonna be interesting. Okay, friend since he was barely hatched. He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. Okay, I can see why they chose the portraits they did. Are they only going to be birds, like, throughout the story, though? That might... okay. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside. Wait, is that me saying that? Do I need to catch food, even though I'm not a bird? Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know. I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryota. Wait, so I'm the hunter-gatherer? Despite being human? I look forward to finding out more about that. So, yeah, the real picture of the bird is kind of... is part of what's weird about this. I feel like if it was an illustrated picture of a bird, it might be slightly less weird. Okay. Oh, the bell already. Come on, we need to hurry to class. Jeepers. Jeepers. I'm sorry, I just haven't heard that word. I don't even know. No good being late on the first day. And so Ryota pulled me along into the school. Today is the start of a new semester. I wonder what lies in store. It was all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun. Okay, so this girl that I'm playing as has been at the most splendid and greatest academy of the pigeon, by the pigeon and for the pigeon. I'm sorry, I will be able to take this seriously at some point, I promise. Okay. I think we're in 2-3. Ryota and I are in the same class again. Yeah, I kind of want to know, well, I assume we'll get more background on the main character, but then, at the same time, they're meant to be kind of a blank slate in these games, so... we'll see. Old faces, new faces, a strange thrill fills my heart as I look around at the assembled birds. I hope we all get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here. It's another bird. I know they're all birds. It just still doesn't stop surprising me. Okay. Good morning, every birdie. Oh no, every birdie. Every birdie. We've got a My Little Pony thing going on, but every pony and all that. That's... okay. Good morning, every birdie. I'm Nanaki Kazuaki. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics, and also some other things. Snoring. Sir, wake up! It's homeroom! He sleeps with his eyes open. I guess he does. Is there a teacher romance possible in this game? I guess that's fairly common in stuff like this, but... This quail. Oh, he's a quail. Oh, but he doesn't have the little head blopper thingy that makes quails so adorable. That's sad. So, Nanaki Kazuaki. He's a famously sophomoric math professor, I can tell. Yep. I'd heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. Apparently he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show, great minds come in all forms. Like in birds in the first place. Okay. I'm sorry. Isn't it a little warm in here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Shirogane. Oh no. Yeah, he's gonna be a... Oh gosh, the music started. He's gonna be a stuck-up douchebag. What is the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be. Oh, I'm giving him my Miles Edgeworth voice, but... Actually, I do know why I'm giving him my Miles Edgeworth voice. He comes across at first like a stick-up jerk. Oh, well, I guess that's that. Hey, that's no good. But he doesn't want to introduce himself. But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse and we'll all turn into kulaks and dissenters. This is gonna be interesting for me in terms... Like, I'm not... As any of you who have been following my show for a while and saw the early stuff can probably tell, I'm not... Humor isn't my strong point, and even less making humor than, like, analyzing it. That's part of the reason I kind of still hesitate to do Psychonauts. I want to, but it's very humor-based, and I'm just... Humor isn't my strong suit in terms of understanding and analyzing it, and I get the feeling that might be a problem for me analyzing this game, but we'll see. Anyway... The system will collapse and we'll all turn into kulaks and dissenters. I don't even know what a kulak is. If any of you feel like, looking the definition of that word up, let me know. Well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane? Ugh. That's, whenever he gives ... I'm just gonna have it be that disgusted rich boy, like, ugh. Shirogane Lebel Sakuya. Lebel. Oh no, he looks... Okay. Nice fantail. Is that really what those birds are called? I feel like that's a Land Before Time name. Like, it probably has an actual name, but the game was just all like, oh, their tails look like fans. We'll just do that. Fantails. Anyway, Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. I'll be able to say that word with a straight face eventually, I promise. Okay. Oh, kulak is... Sorry, someone commented with this. Kulak, a peasant in Russia, wealthy enough to own a farm and hire labor. Emerging after the emancipation of serfs in the 19th century, the kulaks resisted Stalin's forced collectivization, but millions were arrested, exiled, or killed. That's an interesting thing to put into that context. Anyway, feathers make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryota and me. Like, you made me talk. Nah. I think this little bird is telling me there's going to be trouble down the line. Lunch already! Today is slipping by so quickly. That reminds me, I've had these books out from the library all summer. I'll return them now. Oh no. If we're going to the library, we're probably meeting the bird that I'll go with my first playthrough. Just for the sake of full disclosure for this situation, yes, this game is an otome game. That means that I'm playing as a woman and all the romantical characters are men. I am straight. But I imagine I should either be able to connect with one of these characters by considering them an interesting character that I am personally invested in and enjoy, or by, just liking their personality. I mean, they are birds. It's not like gender is probably going to be an incredibly important element of this. Oh my gosh, okay. Point being, I should still be able to connect. We'll find out. This is probably where my normal personality type that I go for in these games is going to be, so we'll find out. Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly anybody here. Huh? Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. That would be so weird with birds, too, because, like, their prey, so their eyes are on, like, both... Like, they'd always be looking at you, one way or another. Oh yeah, I will roleplay. Though the first time I go through these games, I always do myself. You know, I don't want to... I go with the character that I connect with the most personally, and then after that I go through the routes and stuff. So, or not. A mourning dove stands in a dark corner, staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't... Sorry, the staring in my direction thing reminded me of Edward Cullen and Twilight. Now I'm imagining Twilight with birds. I would watch that. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did you want something I just remembered the character I'm playing as a girl, so my voice for myself should probably be a little higher. Did you want something from me? Exclamation point! Nagaki, okay? He looked away. Not really. I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Don't you mean nobody else here? Be consistent. Are you sure? Yes. I don't want anything with you. Anything with you. I guess this was Japanese originally, so probably some translation things. It's the things you're carrying that I'm interested in. He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense and I never finished them. An edgy bird? Oh no. Someone is like an emo bird in this game. Were you waiting for them all summer? I don't know how to interpret his ... dots yet. Sorry, I know they're called ellipses. I call them ... dots anyway. I don't know why. He silently okay, so complete silence would be his, actually. He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood? I'm Tosuka Hyoko, a sophomore. What about you? You're... Nagaki. Fushiro Nagaki. Freshman. Oh, no, yeah. See, it's the shy type. That's always the character I go for immediately. We'll see, though. We'll see. I've surprised myself before. I ended up romancing Chie in Persona 4, and that is completely unprecedented for me. So we'll find out. Fujishiro Nagaki, huh? Mourning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad. I guess all the narration would be from a female perspective, so I'll just try and treat this like I'm doing an audiobook or something, I guess. Leave me alone. He's reading his book again. Okay, sorry to bother you. Man, if this gets dramatic scenes, I'm gonna have to actually try acting. This will be interesting. I keep meeting depressing people today. Depressing in different ways, of course. Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that the douchey rich bird and some other... Okay. You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Come on, Sakuya, what kind of thing is that to say to your own brother? After all these years! Yuya, okay, we haven't met this bird yet. My brother? You must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please don't try to talk to me again. I've no time for half-breeds. I'll be going to call him a muggle. That's, like, racist and terrible. What a jerk. Hey, wait just a... God. Wait, what? No, birds walking away don't sound like that. That's... Or flying, for that matter. It should have been a flutter of wings. I guess even if we're in the same school now, what's done is done. I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man That means he's not the character I'm going with, probably. Sakazaki Yuya is Sakuya's brother? I wonder what the story behind that is. Half-brother, from what I can tell, what with the half-breed comment. Hey. Okay, so if he's a ladies' man, then... Yeah. You heard that whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to listen in on you. More surprise. Haha, no sweat. I try to stay sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool. Okay, I'm sorry. Yuya Sakuya. Oh, he didn't look like what I expect a ladies' man to look like. interesting, actually. You don't usually, I don't know, maybe that's a cultural difference. But, like, you don't usually see glasses on the ladies' man type characters. This fantail pigeon. Okay, so he's another fantail pigeon, which still sounds like a Land Before Time species, but whatever. He's also a fantail pigeon, we just can't see his tail, I guess. He's a Sakazaki Yuya, an upperclassman. Sakazaki or Sakazaki? Sakazaki. I don't know. Stop it, phone. Stop making noise. Okay. I've never talked to him before, but he's famous, or infamous, throughout the school. Every birdie knows of him. Sometime I'll do it. Okay. You're Hiyoko, right? How did you... I know everybody here. Besides, you're the only human. Which in hindsight makes asking how he knew who she was a really stupid question. I know everybody here. Besides, you're the only human. A single poppy in a field of rye. Oh, flattering. Did you say you were a friend of Sakia's? Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. Cat? Oh man, I hope there is actually a cat. So, oh no, wait, are you talking about my, like, in the background? Because that probably is the case. But I also hope that a cat shows up in this game. That would be epic. Oh yeah, I guess it takes place in Japan. See, there are no cats in America, so that would, Okay, sorry, +5 to anyone who gets that reference. So, ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. I'd never have thought that a stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Oh, way to insult his brother. Aristocrat wannabe. He is an aristocrat, actually. The genuine article in the flesh. He is? He's a bit of a pain, so good luck, mon ami. Adieu. Wow. This guy's the wannabe, but okay. He really is a noble bird. Okay. Okay. Really is a noble bird. I've never heard anything like that about Yuya, though. Probably a twisty business. Twisty business. Okay. Still a better localization so far than Legend of Dragoon, but until someone says, silly guy, That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone. Yay! Sorry if I'm playing Hiyoko's friend now. Yay. Huh? Sir, where's Ryota? He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go and see if he's still there? Now that I think about it, Ryota did always have a weak stomach. I should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. Man, narrating a girl's part in this game just feels kind of weird as a main character. But playing a girl in this game does not feel weird, but trying to narrate that all the time kind of does. Alright. Excuse me. Silence. No birdies. Sorry, okay. Nobody's here. There's no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no... I really want to find out how the one human is a hunter-gatherer. But, okay. There's nobody here. Ryota? No reply. The infirmary is empty. Weird. Did he go home already? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think of it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Ryota, I'm perfectly healthy. Poor Ryota. Whoa, they've got all kinds of drugs in here. Ethyl par triphy lucio benzene. What do these even do? I don't know who this is or what the voice will be, but care to find out? Oh my gosh, that is the greatest bird I've ever seen in my life. And he's the okay. Doctor? Great. Okay. I'll feed. What is happening? I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want. Hmm? Why is the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy playing? No, thank you. Okay. This partridge is Iwamine Shu, the school doctor. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Oh no. Okay. My voice was pretty spot on for him, though. Oh, no. Everybody knows that even just talking to him can bring you down with aspergillus, psittacosis, or even worse things. Are those bird diseases? I don't know if those are... Okay, well, no. Okay, so, creepy Dr. Cook. And I never even heard him come in the door. Ninja Doctor? Oh no. You don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Did you need something? I'll just have to play his voice as creepy as humanly possible. I heard Ryota Kawara from 2-3 was supposed to be here. Him? He's already gone. Oh. You know what it is? I'm imagining him, for some reason, as Ricardo the Heart Guy from Adventure Time, voiced by George Takei. I don't know if I can do a George Takei impression, but that low voice probably is just coming from that. Why didn't he come find me before going home? So sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. Oh, no, I wanted more dialogue from him. Den of Evil. That... best character. That doctor is best character, definitely. Not the character that I will romance, probably, but... Okay. Ryota's already gone home. What do I do now? Oh! I never got around to joining a club last year. Maybe I'll go take a look at some of my options. Alright. I think there are clubs for baseball, soccer, kendo. How is bird kendo a thing? I want a game about that. I want to see bird kendo. I mean, baseball and soccer are similarly, like migration and wouldn't bird watching just be people watching, basically? But okay, whatever. Point being, some of these are weird, but I want to see bird kendo, and if it doesn't look at least kind of like that, like owl movie, like Guardians of Gahul or something, I would be disappointed. Let's see an adaptation of like a remake of the anime Bamboo Blade, but with birds. Wasn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track team. I ran in middle school, and it's always funny watching the birds hop around. To be fair, birds hopping around, super cute. Birds are the cutest. I think their club room is on the ground floor, off to the side. A white dove is having a tantrum outside. Coo! Wait, what? Why is he speaking in bird now? Also, this is no pudding for a man? I feel like that's a great out of context quote. Well, I'll just, like, go to a busy cafeteria and, like, stand up and yell, "This is no pudding for a man!" and see what people do. Cool, okay. Oko-san rejects it! It is a lie! A vicious falsification! Oh no. He's dancing around on a squished pudding. Hey, that's not very nice to the pudding. Wait, what? Why doesn't he get a human portrait? This is Oko-san. He doesn't really look it, but supposedly he's a fantail pigeon. Fantail pigeon. Typos. I think? Either way, he's hyper. And also not... What is happening? What is with this guy? Coo! Oko-san has suffered a deception most vile, a wretched betrayal. Betrayal? Oko-san instructed that pudding be provided for new members. But this is no pudding. Ousted, scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street and shot by those he trusted most. What is this character even? It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet looks like normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it? Spare the jests, young lady. Oko-san used wing attack? It's super effective. They'll rue the day they crossed Oko-san. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at dawn. He will. What is with this person? Oko-san must now train to achieve true pudding. Farewell. And he's gone. He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with the track team? That's kind of my reaction to that entire scene. And so ended the first day of my second semester at Pidgeonations. What even is this? Alright, now let's save. choose Kazuha. He's the teacher, right? Okay, yeah. I think we want to choose the class council today. As you all know, the school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want to, you can, but if you don't, then you're free to go home after school. The club setup in Japanese schools has always interested me. Okusan has time only for the track team. That's good. What about you? That's a great reaction for having been a teacher before. That's like exactly the kind you have to like just affirm and move on. Like, that's good. What about you, Shirokane? A foolish question. I already hold a position here. Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted. What? Really? Nepotism ho! Don't we get to vote? Just coming to school is enough for me. You have to take care of your mother on your own at all. I wonder what I should do. Join the... Oh, do I get to choose what club I join? That probably will have an effect on who I get to romance. I haven't seen enough of the characters to make a definitive choice, and then usually in these games it'll still give me a bit of a chance after this, so this won't be the final. I mean, that's just usual. I don't know about this one, but okay, no, I always play these games as myself first time through. So library staff probably. I'd stay far away from the track team. Plus, I don't want to romance the overdramatic bird. So library staff it is. That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun. This game. Today's an elective. Oh no, it is a dating sim. I thought it was just a visual novel. Oh no. Okay. Oh boy, this will be interesting. What do I attend? Math class, gym class, or music class? Again, playing it as myself, gym and math are the two worst things about school. Music it is. We sang birdie melodies. It was a little tiring, but singing together is fun. Oh, Hyoko leveled up. Charisma increased by 5. Cool. I hope math wasn't going to increase wisdom. And it's not like math is without value, but wisdom doesn't seem... I'm on receptionist duty today. Better hurry. Indeed. Get to that receptionist. Oh, right. And boring as usual. The library here doesn't seem very popular. Not enough books? Maybe pigeons just can't read. It's on the 5th floor, though, so at least the view is nice. Sitting here is there a... I feel like when everyone's birds and they can fly, typical building setups wouldn't be necessary. Sitting here twiddling my thumbs is bad for me. I wish someone would come ask me something. ... There's no birdie here. I wonder if it would be okay to close early. I wish I could just spread my wings and fly away. Well, I don't know who this person is, so I can't voice them, but planning to jump off the building? The window there is rather good for that, Miss Receptionist. Exclamation point! Nagiki? When did you... I've been here all along. Oh, right, this is the quiet reader guy. I never noticed. He's almost as bad as the doctor. You're thinking I have no presence, right? It's okay. I already know that. You certainly seem to like this place. Yes. Is that a problem? You should go outside. 4 words you will, like, never hear me say to anyone ever. No, books are nice. They are. Why don't you join the library staff, Nagiki? You could read whatever you want. I already read whatever I want. I was gonna say, like, you can... Touche? Yeah, exactly. It's a library. You shouldn't slack off, Miss Receptionist. And with that, he takes a book and is gone between the stacks. What a strange bird. Oh man, I kind of wish there was a duck so I could say something about someone being an odd duck, but alright. Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow is the class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. So I live in a cave and eat udon and am not a bird but go to a bird school and am a hunter-gatherer. I, I just don't really know, but okay. Hopefully that gets more explanation because that. Today is the hike. We've stopped for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to remember who everyone is. If I recall, I okay, so yeah, teacher, weird guy. Sorry, the computer that I have the chat up on looks like it's messing up, and I want to make sure that I can actually see myself and make sure it's still working. Okay, cool. So yeah, weird guy. A lot of them are weird, but whatever. Stuck-up guy and best friend. Best friends with Ryota. I'd stick with him. Ryota, let's eat together. Sure. Great view, huh? Huh? Is that your lunch, Hyoko? Yep, it's a calorie-me. Calorie-me? I don't know what that is. That's a pretty sad thing to bring on a picnic. No, it's not. A great man once said I accidentally clicked past that. Oops. A great man once said something, but I was too hasty with my trigger finger. And didn't get to find out what the great man said. Geez, if you eat like that, you'll be dead on the roadside by the time we head back. Here, I'll share mine. Really? Wow, thanks, Ryota. And so I got to eat half of Ryota's lunch. His cooking is so good. I really want to know how birds do these things. We can save the calorie M-E in case of a survival situation. Am I missing what that is? Is that a thing and I just don't know about it? Someone feel free to comment with that if it is, because I have no idea what's happening there. I will not go for the doctor. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go for the doctor. Sorry, someone I know actually messaged me on Facebook and told me to go for the doctor. I'm not going for the doctor. Not the first time. I will do all of the routes in this game and talk about them all in the video in the end, but I'm not going for the doctor. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend? Math class, gym class, and music class. I mean, I'm gonna have to, attend all of them at one point or another. Get some stuff up. I'm gonna see if math increases wisdom. If so, I call bad translation at least or something. Intelligence, maybe, but not wisdom. Or maybe I'm just thinking too D&D. Maybe you should review the basics a little more, Tosaka. Yes, sir. Ta-da! I reviewed the basics more! Wisdom increased by 5. That's not how math works. Oh, calorie mate. Okay. See, I don't know why... I don't know, like the dashes there. I don't know why they're there if it's just... Huh, okay. I imagine you're all well aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. Sports festival season already? If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival. Sorry, it's getting late. Cultural festival, so it's always been in May. What are you going to do, Ryota? I haven't decided, but probably the three-legged race. Somebody has to. I still can't do that. Okay. Oko-san will handle the marathon. Indeed he will. I'm probably gonna have the most fun actually reading this character's lines, though. You do have a lot of stamina, Oko-san. What about you, Sakia? You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you? It is a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? Yeah, kendo. How about being a cheerleader? He's not gonna respond. Oh, wait, what? Really? The general, in other words. Very well, leave it to me. The cheerleaders are not the general. This guy either has a very poor understanding of sports, or a very poor understanding of the military. But okay. I don't think that's... Okay, good. Hiyeko knows, I know. Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use help if anybody still... Sorry. If anybody still can't decide. That's all for today. Ryota's doing the three-legged race, Okasan's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. To be fair, like, the fantail thing would be... Like, if there were a cheerleader bird, they'd probably have phantoms. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. See, if this were me, like, you know, if it was like my college experience, I would be with the kid in the library reading and purposefully trying not to be at any of these festival events. But, that's me. So, today's the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Go to the... Oh, I can make that choice. Yeah, oh no, I really wanna... Okay, I'll see all of these eventually. I really want to see him realize that that's not what cheerleaders are. But I would just get away from all of this as fast as possible and read books. May is practically summer already. It's too hot. I think I'll rest in the library. Yes, this is my choice. Much better. It's nice that the AC is on, but do we really need it? Nobody's in here today. I thought I could do it then, but I didn't. It's not on. Exclamation point! Always with Nagiki. It's you, Nagiki. It's you, Mr. Saka. Why did I use that voice for him? Whoa! He called me by my name. They don't turn the air conditioning on until June. It just feels cold compared to outside. Oh, is that it? It would be a little strange to start spending money to cool a barely used library in May. Anyway, aren't you going to participate in the festival, Nagiki? Aren't you? Eep is a great onomatopoeia for that. Is that onomatopoeia? What would the word be for that? I don't know. I don't like it outside, so I stay in here. That's all. This is probably the bird that I'm romancing in this game. Sorry, those words. I see. Why are you sitting next to me? Do you mind? Not really. Listen, our class president got duped into being a cheerleader, and... Sorry. No. Keep going. And so I spent the day telling him about the festival and whatnot while he read. I don't know how much he was listening to me, but he didn't seem to mind, I think. Yeah. No, I have a type for these kinds of games, and that's him, so that's what I'll be doing. The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. The first barrier... I don't know if the midterm exam is the first barrier, really. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. Tosaka! Yes, you worked hard. Keep going like that, and you'll do just fine. One day, you could surpass me. I'd love to see that. I like this guy as a teacher. Sorry, this bird as a teacher. I guess I did pretty well after all. And Mr. Nanaki seems happy with me, too. Yay! With the festival and the midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but summer heat. I hate the summer, so this resonates with me. Doves smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this. I'm sure that's true. Huh? There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? As though the sight of a bunch of birds in this was abnormal. Oh, there's Yuya. Yuya, what's going on? Salutations, Hiyoko. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer. I'm surprised I didn't make a pun for Pulitzer. I don't know what it would have been, but I'm surprised I didn't do it. He gestures at a news clipping on the staff room pinboard. It says, Brian, the first intelligent pigeon, crowned again. First intelligent pigeon? Oh, are we gonna get some world building? Alright. Don't tell me you don't know who he is. I think I've heard the name, but... He's the world's most famous blogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent. He's a very skilled and insightful writer. He was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics be called the Pidgey Olympics. Obviously, he is an absolute genius if he suggested the Dove Olympics be called the Pidgey Olympics. Also, if birds just developed intelligence over time, I mean, they don't have incredibly long lifespans. Like, that's a pretty quick developing of intelligence, or birds just live for a really, really, really long time. He's extremely influential. The name was adopted right away. Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try Googling Brian Pigeon. Okay. Now I want to Google Brian Pigeon. Okay. Uh-oh, lunch is nearly over. Adieu, Hiyoko. Sheesh. Today is a good day. I feel like I'm shining. Okay, okay. I wonder what I should do during break. Go to the store, infirmary, or cafeteria. Oh no. More, I do want to see more of the doctor character, but, no. I think I'll eat at the cafeteria today. Excuse me, 1 half-dead fried rice, please. 1 half-dead fried rice? Yum, my favorite. No, this is wrong! A fake! A vicious lie! A familiar voice indeed. This is not pudding! I love how the music for him sounds like it's for, like, a children's school play or something. It's perfect. I know, you said! So come on, let's eat outside. We can't horse around in here. What's going on? Not that I can't tell by looking. San saw the pudding here and went nuts. I stopped him from going on a rampage, but ow! Cut it out, Oko-san! Release me at once! My rage voltage is rising! Oh no. Help me, Hiyoko! Let him go? No, he's crazy. Leave it to me, Ryota. My hunter-gatherer blood boils! What? Okay. No, the Beast Queen shows her true colors! Pull out! Pull out! Oko-san rushes from the cafeteria like a rabbit from a catapult. A rabbit from a catapult wouldn't rush, they would fly. Safe at last. Thanks, Hiyoko. No problem. All I did was shout at him anyway. Apparently that was enough. Now we can all eat lunch without fear of disaster. This game. Okay. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend... Man, who would... In all seriousness, if this was me in real life, and these were the only 3 options, I would only ever go to music class. Math and gym as electives both just... sounds terrible. Go to music class again. Get some more charisma. We all have to stand up and sing solos today. Oh, I'm nervous. Cuckoo. Oh, man, I can't. His voice is beautiful. leveled up. Charisma increased by 5. Alright. Doesn't seem to be an overall leveling system, so... Today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year, too. I think I'll go make a wish. Wow, there are lots here already. Any birdie... Any birdie I know? Oh. What? What should I wish for? Conquer the world by force. Rule the world from the shadows? I mean, these two are very similar, and this is... I mean... These are kind of weird choices. Like, these two are fun, but they're very similar and say overall similar things about the character compared to the other options, whereas this is very specific and also doesn't really, like, the art hasn't been a thing in the school yet, so it doesn't really relate. I'm gonna say that though, because of these three, even if I personally can't become an artist, you do not want to see me try and do the art in my show. I wish to become a famous artist whose work is known the world over. Unless we count, like, musical artists or something. I call that. Art is broader, obviously. It's just when someone says they want to become an artist that usually... Anyway. Oh, hello. Is that you, Tosaka? Mr. Nanaki. You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. Even if everyone around is birds. And, you know, I don't know. I find it hard to be scared. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? I'm alright. No, thank you. I still have some errands to run. Oh, well, don't stay out too late. Wasn't the Keymania IIDX public playtest starting today? Maybe I'll stop by the arcade. Okay, now this character's starting to sound like me. Alright. Oh, and then we skip the arcade part. Ah, why? Okay. What should I do? Attend? I want more wisdom. I hate math, but I want more wisdom, so... Sir, how will integral calculus help us in life? Short answer, unless you go into a job that uses it, it won't! Teachers never admit that, but... man. It's hard to say. It might never help you at all, Tosaka. Oh my gosh, you did. Okay. But only studying things that help you in life... But only studying things that help you in life is tiresome. Think of it as educational candy. Except it's math. Math isn't candy. Math is... gross things. Why can't I think of gross things? Asparagus? Eggplant? Maybe? Math is not candy. Integral calculus is educational candy? I'm not prepared to accept this. Yeah, see, there you go. I like that even though I'm doing math, my character still doesn't like it. So it's, yeah. We got our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well. Tosaka! Sir? Well done, you've gotten even better. Keep up the good work. Yes, sir. Success! Well, I guess I'm glad I did some math things. Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Wow, this game moves fast in the timeline. Sometimes it seemed long, and sometimes it seemed short, but either way, it's summer now. I need to check all the assigned books before I go home. There will be a lot of students coming in to borrow their summer reading pretty soon. Today is the closing ceremony, so there are even fewer birds in here than usual. Am I the only one? Well, that just makes my job easier, except that the other bird is going to be in here. There you go. But I'm probably not alone. I've seen this situation before. Naki? No reply. Maybe he's not here. Are you there, Nugget? Please be quiet in the library. Hello. You're rather noisy today. Did you want something? Nope, I was just wondering if you were here. course, I'm always here. He replies from his corner in a somewhat annoyed tone of voice. Oh, the book he's holding. That's assigned reading this semester. Is it any good? The semester's done, and she hasn't read it? Not really. I'm almost done with it. It forces its safe, ethical viewpoint on the reader, like all assigned reading. The whole concept is inane. Why force everyone to read the same books? It is pretty boring most of the time. What do you like to read? Huh? You volunteered to work here, so you must like books. I was wondering what to read next. So you want me to recommend something? He nods. Nodding birds. What about... Are these both actual things, or... Because I have no idea what this means, and to be fair, Night on the Galactic Railroad sounds... I don't know, that one. What about Night on the Galactic Railroad? I liked it. Too stereotypical. Oh, sorry. You already read it, I imagine. Yes. Though, I liked it too. And so I spent the afternoon working in the library, occasionally exchanging a word with Nagaki. Time flows slowly by. This sort of thing is nice too. Okay, see, it's starting to take itself seriously enough to a point where I could take it kind of seriously, but... okay. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. The hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. I still really want to know what's up with this whole hunter-gatherer thing. Oh, interesting. Okay. Some kind of apocalypse? That was clearly just put there for foreshadowing. So, okay. That was a good run. A true running girl's way to start vacation. I wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's high kicks in. Man, see, I wish that could happen to me. Whenever I try and run, it's just misery. Where am I? I must have wandered out of my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from? Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. Except you're not a bird. The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside. Hey, you. Question mark? Oh, is that a finch? Oh, man. I don't know you. Where do you come from? Oh, a sparrow. Okay. A sparrow stands next to me. What is with this music? Squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. Oh, okay, so it's a... See, I can't tell the gender of these characters because they're birds. Looks a bit vintage. How cute. I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just any birdie. I'm from St. Pigianations. I was out for a run and got lost. You ran all the way from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from here. What? I guess that's why my legs hurt. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again. I like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on. The intimidating sparrow gestures at her scooter. This music. It's a little small, but we should both fit, I think. Thank you. May I ask your name? Koshiba Azumi. I sell takoyaki. Call me Azumi. Then thank you, Azumi. Do I get a portrait of her, too? No? Okay. Is that a helicopter? Oh, no. Oh, it's the engine. You're a very cautious driver. Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and that would be the end of both our lives. Wait a minute, how does a bird ride a motorcycle that a human can fit on? I should probably just stop asking these questions. I don't think they're meant to... Okay. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. There's a far-off look in her eyes. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting confused about the not being a bird thing. It makes sense that a bird and a human would be fine weight-wise. Still a long time until the semester starts, and I have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job, since I have the chance. I'll work in the library. Oh, not get a job. That's good. Extra money's good. Don't need to be a hunter-gatherer. I can just buy food. I still don't know what's up with that. I saw a flyer at the station hiring high school students over the summer. It was the cafe, right? You're gonna work at a cafe, huh? What? Your birds? Okay. It's beautiful in here. Oh my! Pardon me, miss, but we're not open yet. If you could come back at noon. Is this a little town of Bethlehem? That's weird. Why is this song here? Oh, sorry. I was here to ask about the job. The proprietor of the cafe is an extremely elegant parakeet, and I still don't know their gender, so that makes voices hard. A true gentlebird, without a doubt. This must be what people mean when they refer to a mature attractiveness. All the students at school are young and hyper, and the most dignified birds there are the teachers. So I assume this was a man then? Oh, is that right? Forgive me. I'm called Urashihara Kenzaburo. Urashihara Kenzaburo. I am the owner of Toremi Cafe. I'm Tosaka Hiyako. Welcome, Miss Hiyako. I hadn't expected a human. Are you going to interview me? I did not see any need to test such a wonderful young lady's desire to work here. Her attractiveness. All the students at school are young and hyper, and the most dignified birds there are the teachers. So I assume this was a man then? Oh, is that right? Forgive me. I'm called Urashihara Kenzaburo. Urashihara Kenzaburo. I am the owner of Toremi Cafe. I'm Tosaka Hiyako. Welcome, Miss Hiyako. I hadn't expected a human. Are you going to interview me? I did not see any need to test such a wonderful young lady's desire to work here, and I believe you will be much more capable than I at moving the boxes of coffee and tea about. I'll be glad to. After all, I am a vitality girl. I have not once put any points into vitality in this game. But okay. I shall be relying on you for this summer then, Miss Hiyako. It is perhaps a little sudden, but could you start tomorrow? Of course. I am glad. I shall be waiting for you here, in my cage. The mere fact that this is about birds, and continues to remind me about that fact, just... Okay. Tomorrow then, Miss Hiyako. Man. Today's my first day working at Mr. Uroshihara's cafe. I think I'll leave early to make a good impression. Good morning, Miss Hiyako. Good morning, sir. Let me start by showing you where everything is. I'm sure you'll be able to remember everything soon, so please ask if you can't find something. Why is there a Christmas song here? He shows me around the cafe, explaining everything inside. The shop is small, and he keeps everything very tidy, so I'll be able to remember it all. Well then, what do you think? It's very nice. I almost want to move in. Come now, it's far too plain for a young lady such as yourself. Actually, compared to my house... Excuse me? Ryota. I saw the flyer at the station, and... Ryota? Hiyoko? What are you doing here? A friend of yours, Miss Hiyoko? Oh, yes, this is Ryota. You came for the job too, Ryota? Yeah, I saw that it starts at noon, so I thought I could fit it in after my other job. But if you've already got the position, then that's that. Mr. Urashihara, could you use 2 people? Sadly, my cage is too small to have that much work to do. I should... I mean, it'd be nice for Ryota or whatever, but he already has another job, and this guy made it clear that my humanity, being human and being able to lift things would be helpful to him, so I'm gonna stick with the job. I'm sorry, Yota, but I really want to do this. Don't worry about it, Hiyoko. I've got a couple more places to check. Though, as someone trying to find jobs in this economy and not finding jobs that I don't hate, I do feel kind of bad for him. He has one, at least. Perhaps some other time. I will be here if you're looking for something later on. I'll keep that in mind, sir. Have fun, Hiko. 2 words that normally aren't said to people who are going to work. Almost opening time. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm not about to mess up after taking the job from Yota. I wonder who the first customer of my life will be. The first customer of my life. Y'all get a new girl? A human? A Bajurigar? Steps in the door. Also, I cannot do southern accents, so this is gonna be painful. The first customer of my life. A young man who doesn't quite suit the atmosphere of the cafe. I was hoping for some birdie who'd raise a few more flags, maybe a white peacock. Welcome. Would you like a bath or a meal? Or maybe you'd like Mr. Urashihara. I'll take Kinzaburou. Hey, wait just a minute now. Yes, a perfect delayed reaction. Oh, hello, Rabu. This is Rabu, Miss Hiyoko, a regular customer. I'm something of an important figure here. See this card? 206 stamps. Amazing. Is he a cafe addict? Is that a thing, cafe addicts? Hey, what was with that when I came in? I've wanted to provoke that reaction out of someone with a Kansai accent since I was a little Kansai accent. I don't know how to act this character. I'm just gonna keep going with the southern accent. Thank you, Mr. Rabu. Thanks to you, my dream has come true, and I can die happy. Y'all lost me on the roadside there. Well, that's how it is. Hiyoko, right? That seat there is my private property. Y'all remember that now. A new encounter in the little bird cage. Today is a good day. I shall make some coffee to celebrate. Please sit down, both of you. And so the 3 of us enjoyed an early afternoon pot of coffee. Wait, aren't I supposed to be working? That's a good job. You can go, wait, aren't I supposed to be working? I stayed out on the town for too long, and it's late. On my own, of course. Riding the stormy waves of life alone is what we humans are all about. Man, I really want to find out more about the setting of this game. Hey, human. What? 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 Suddenly I'm surrounded by a bunch of unkempt pigeons. Oh no! Not pigeons! You go to say pigeonations, don't you? I bet a rich little girl like you gets a lot of pocket money from daddy, huh? Rich little girl going to a fancy school thinks she's so great. Okay. Darn it, I can't tell them apart. I can pick Ryota out of a crowd about 80% of the time, but rock doves I've just met all look the same. Do you have some business with me? If not, go away. Hey, that's not nice. Show us some cash first. Cash? Puff up their chest threatening. I'm sorry, this is... I get what they're going for here. It's just that you're a human and they're birds. You could, like, kick them and move on. Dumb punks. Picking on girls in the park is a good way to get ostracized for life. What? What? You little... They're angry now. My hunter-gatherer instincts can feel a fight coming. 3 pigeons on my own. Can I win this? Yes. Slam. Thud. Stomp. Like, it would not be hard. The work of a moment. Some birdie flits forward, and in a blink of an eye the doves are knocked to the ground, twittering in surprise. Looming majestically over the fallen doves is... Oko-san. Oh, okay. Azumi. Man, I really would have enjoyed seeing Oko-san's reaction after having done something like that. A big old Shakespearean soliloquy or something. But sure, Azumi. That was close, Hiyoko. You sure you should be out this late? What the f... Who are you? Me? Well, I'm a passing takoyaki lady. The dove collapses before the might of Azumi's magnificent... I really want to see these bird fights. So sorry, Azumi. I let my guard down. Easy for a kid to do. Life lesson. Always be prepared. Speak softly and drive a Sherman tank. What? She's so cool. I think I'm in love. Azumi? I'm working at a cafe near here over the summer. Could I treat you to something sometime? As thanks? Is that part of your credo, kid? Good by me. Azumi takes the proffered flyer, mounts her trusty scooter, and puts off into the darkness. A heroic entrance and a cool exit. I hope I can be like her when I grow up. Alright. What a game. Alright, so I'm gonna be done for the night. I will continue streaming this because, I need to finish it anyway. May as well stream it, at least through my first playthrough. That said, I am streaming tomorrow night, and that's like the actual scheduled stream. And that's going to be Star Wars Republic Commando. So, if any of you are interested in Star Wars or enjoyed this stream, then you can feel free to tune into that. And for any unaware, I'm the game professor, and I have a show on YouTube called Games is Lit 101. It's all about storytelling in video games. I'm playing this right now, actually, because I'm going to, at the request of a patron on Patreon, be analyzing this game. I do monthly in-depth analysis of certain games, so if storytelling in games is your thing, then please do head on over to YouTube and check out Games is Lit 101. Find a game that I analyzed that you really liked, be it, Bastion, The Last of Us, Halo, whatever. I've done a few, and check it out. So, anyway, like I said, I will be streaming Star Wars Republic Commando tomorrow night. That is Thursday at probably around 8 or so, Pacific Standard Time. I'm in California, and I will continue to be streaming this just whenever I have the time. If you want to be alerted to it, then you can follow me on Twitch or also on Twitter, because I have it so that whenever I start streaming on Twitch, Twitter is alerted. So you can check any of that out if you want to be aware of when I will continue to stream this crazy bird game. Alright, so anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I hope it was as entertaining for you to watch me be confused by this game as it was for me to be confused by this game. And I will, I'll see you around.